There are some actual topics, there are some actual courses or subjects that will make you look into life and be practical if you are going by your words.
skills are more relevant, but grades are very important.
Let's say they drop out now,
Yeah.
and now they become successful. Are you saying is the skill they already had at hand, or with the knowledge they already had in school?
When they dropped out based on so many reasons, they came out to learn.
Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Teens Lounge. I am a third champion, and with me I have.
Conjuring day.
Alright, so today we are going to be discussing about a very interesting topic, one I have so much interest for, and it is what defines intelligence, your grades or your skill. But before we discuss it, I would like you to define what you understand by this, the key terms.
Okay. Thanks for having me, champion.
You're
So
welcome.
grades are the scores that shows how well the students perform in the school environment by taking the exams and tests. So intelligence, on the other side, is the ability for a student to be able to learn, unlearn, communicate effectively, and solve real life problems. So skills is the ability for one to be able to perform something well, effectively, and consistently.
Alright, so based on this, what's your view? What actually defines intelligence, your grades or your skill?
So grades personally does not fully define intelligence, but skill has the upper hand as it define intelligence in a more relevant way in the society today.
Alright, well said. So with your words, I'm going to ask you,
Okay.
are you trying to say grades do not matter at all?
No, I'm not saying grades don't matter. Grades matter. In fact, they matter a lot. But the issue is that grades only define the academic performance of a particular person or a student. They just define how a student is able to memorize exam, the academic syllabus, exam words, and how they are able to put it into the exam script and text within a particular time.
So if grades do not define intelligence, how do you measure intelligence with skill?
Okay, skill personally. Skill has the ability to solve real life problems. So the issue with grades is that they don't show the particular steps in the world today.
You know,
But
there are some actual topics, there are some actual courses or subjects that will make you look into life and be practical if you are going by your words.
yes, I'm aware of that.
All right,
But that's
continue.
just in the it's just boxed in the academic syllabus
It's
and
boxed.
not in
Okay,
the world today.
you can continue.
So skills are able to show how a person can solve real life problems, communicate effectively, and work with people, building discipline and overall balance in the world today. So skills are more relevant, but grades are very important.
All right. So for those who were in school, let's say they drop out now,
Yeah.
and now they become successful. Are you saying is the skill they already had at hand, or with the knowledge they already had in school? Not looking at their grades now, but at least is the knowledge you have in school, then you can implement it into your grades. I know. Are you saying that is what stood out for them?
Well, most of them had primary education, which was this foundation and standard for them to be able to come out of the school shell and learn anything outside the world. So when they dropped out based on so many reasons, they came out to learn in the particular field they are going to. So they're able to develop skills that are relevant and move forward in their particular business or entrepreneurship or whatever that made them become successful as we see them today.
So students who fail repeatedly in school, who just fail, you're trying to say they are not intelligent.
They are intelligent, but we can't use grades to just define their intelligence actually. So students like that, sometimes it could be because of the methods by which they are trained. You see, people have different ways of learning. Me and both of us, we have different ways of learning.
Yes.
So, but the school just focuses on just one particular way of learning. So that particular student could have a more balanced and better way to learn that particular academic syllabus, but is not taught in that way. So is not going to show his intelligence in that manner.
So we've talked about those who do not get good grades. What of those who not get high grades?
Yeah, those who get high grades are doing pretty well and they should continue, but they shouldn't just primarily focus 100% on the full grades. With the time they have, they should learn other relevant skills that they can gather while in school and while they are away from school.
With what you've said, I would like to bring in the fact that and ask you that are you not insinuating that this mindset will make students lazy in school?
No, this might tend to make students lazy in school. In fact, it will build them more discipline to be able to work in hand with the academics and be able to view the word problems and be able to create skills, creative skills, problem solving skills, be able to solve
Can
real life
someone
problems. So
be successful without being academically strong?
yes, the success is it depends on the person, but you can't directly grade success on academic performance. So success is relative actually. So when a student doesn't perform well academics or a drop out, it can become successful in another field.
What's the summary of everything now?
Or
On what actually defines intelligence, grades, or school? How will you summarize it?
so I would say grades are very important for a child.
Mm-hmm.
That's the foundation to start learning. And skill are relevant. So students should not just focus on learning the academic syllabus, but then they should also learn relevant skills that will be needed to solve real life problems.
All right. So personally, what would be your advice to students with low grades?
I would say they should be more disciplined and they should create their own personal method that they're going to use to first understand the academic syllabus. Because even if you want to understand the skills needed to solve real life problems, you have to understand the kind of method you use to learn. So I would say it's possible they can work on themselves to keep learning, but they shouldn't use the low grades to define their worth in life. So they can also learn relevant skills that will be needed to solve real life problems because that will what will matter in the nearest future.
All right. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Teens Lounge. Till when next you come your screen again, stay blessed.